Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is your boy Jay Davari, your favorite sneakerhead, vlogger, and entrepreneur, looking to drop some value on y'all today. But before we get into the juicy details of the video, I would like to ask that if you are new, please subscribe to the channel and also like the video. Show your boys some support, show your boys some love, man, because 2021 we experiencing nothing but quantum leaps all year. So yeah, man, I appreciate the support and I appreciate y'all helping me on my come up. So in today's video, I want to talk about Forex trading, but not necessarily Forex trading in general, just more so like 3 tips for like beginners, because I'm also like a beginner myself. I've been Forex trading for about 4 months now, and I gotta say that like just this whole journey, like this whole process has been something like extremely life-changing. Before, when I used to see YouTube videos about Forex and all this on social media, at first like it kind of seemed like a little bit intimidating to me, but eventually like I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just dive into it. Like I keep seeing it, so it must be for a reason. So after I went ahead and like dived into it, I come to find out Forex is actually relatively easy. But I will say this, that like, if you're a beginner, you're gonna have some obstacles. So as a developing Forex trader myself, I think it's best that I do my due diligence and also like help other people understand like how to actually approach the Forex markets, approach foreign exchange in general. I'm gonna just share with y'all like 3 quick tips that have actually like been helping me and actually like still helping me like to this day as I'm going through this whole process, going through my whole journey. So yeah, I'll try to make this a quick little video because like I don't like sitting down too long, and this is really like opened my mind up to what I thought was and wasn't possible when it comes to like financial stability or finances, or pretty much like making money. Since then, like I've realized that literally I can make my own paycheck. I can put myself on my own payroll through like just my trading. So the point of me making this video today is to like pretty much like give y'all some tips and tricks. If you've thought about starting Forex but not really sure like how to get started or like what to expect, then like I just want to like share my experience, so like you don't have to feel like intimidated by like seeing charts or stuff like that all over the internet, etc. So yeah, like pretty much this is just me doing my part to help other people succeed, which is what I'm all about. So my first tip for beginners, I would say, is number one, you have to develop a good mindset. 5 months of trading Forex, I gotta say that like really the whole like skill set part of it is the relatively easy part. Like I would say that's like roughly about 10% of like actual trading, whereas the other 90% is like literally a whole mental game. What I've been learning as a trader is that like pretty much your emotions have a huge impact on like your trading. Like if I see one trade is in the red and I'm going, oh shoot, like I'm losing money. Okay, let me pull out the trade. Then I pull out too early and then I miss out on any more potential gains that actually happen like after I get out. So you have to like develop that mindset of being okay with losing money, even though that sounds like kind of counterintuitive, because like like the whole point of like trying to do this is to like make money, right? You don't want to lose more, but the reality of it is like throughout my journey, throughout this process, I've had to learn that losing is just a part of the game. As a matter of fact, losing is like a part of life. You can either like keep losing and keep doing the same things that are not working, or you can actually like learn from your mistakes. I tell you, like when I started like developing the mindset and like actually looking into like learning from, okay, why did I lose the trade, instead of focusing on, damn, I lost the trade. Then when I started shifting my mindset towards, okay, why did I lose the trade, what did I do wrong, that's when I started to become like way more profitable in like my trading and way more successful. I was having more green days and I was having red days. The thing I want to say, like when it comes to like mindset, like the main thing that you want to get used to is learning that like you're gonna lose. Like you're gonna lose, like you're gonna fail, you're gonna lose money, like and like it's okay. Like that was, I would say, that was like the most crucial part of me that took the longest for me to understand, is that like I'm gonna lose money. But what's more important is that instead of me focus on losing the money, I need to focus more on like, okay, how did I lose my money and how can I put myself in a better position to where like I won't lose money, I actually gain from what I'm investing, right? I'll gain from like what I'm risking. Like one thing I've been finding out is that like trading, it doesn't just like it doesn't just like improve your stance on like finances. It also like improves your mindset as a person. Like it teaches you like to be okay with failure, to be okay with like making a mistake. Because I'm not gonna lie, like in society, man, like society just really just bashes people for like making mistakes, or you have to get everything right on the first time. But in actual reality, that's really not how it works. You know, like we're human, we're people, like we're gonna make mistakes, but what matters is that we learn from those mistakes instead of like just focusing on the mistakes. If we just focus on the mistake, then that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna continue to make more mistakes because instead of like we're not focusing on solutions to fix those mistakes to where like we can become better. I would say like the mindset portion is really like the part for me that really took the longest for me to like really understand about Forex trading, because like I said, like marking the charts up and stuff like that, like setting stop loss, take profit, all that is relative. All that's easy. That's the easy part. The hard part is like mastering yourself. That is a crucial part right there. Like you can know how to mark up all the charts, know how to set a take profit, know exactly how much you're gonna risk and how much you're gonna leverage to pretty much make a good profit for the trading session. But if you don't have the right mindset, then like you're just gonna keep losing. Because at one point, like I was straight up gambling at one point, and I actually ended up blowing one of my accounts. Well, blowing my first account because like I didn't understand like risk management. I was just more so like focused on like the dollar amount. Like, oh, okay, I just made $200. All right, cool. All right, let me see if I can make another $200. So at that point, I was just gambling because I was like, oh man, I just made $200, bro. Like, yeah, let's do it again. Then that 200 quickly turned to 150, and then it went down to 100. And at that point, I'm like, shit. It's all good. I'm gonna make it. I can make it back. Come on, let's go. And then after that whole 100 just turned back to like 20 something dollars. And at that point, I was just like, well, shit. Whew. Definitely starting out is gonna be some obstacles. It's gonna be some rough patches starting out. But what matters is that like you stick with the process. You gotta fall in love with the process. Like you gotta fall in love with like expanding your mindset and developing your mindset of like a trader, and like understanding that like losses are okay, because you can learn from losses to where like you cannot make those mistakes again. Matter of fact, I don't even call them losses anymore. I call them lessons. So if I ever lose a trade, I call it a lesson, because there's something that I did wrong. I can always go back and look and see, okay, did I do this wrong? Maybe I didn't analyze the market right? So like I said, like the mindset portion of trading is something that you just have to do, especially as a beginner. And the only way you're going to develop it is that you actually have to get in there and trade and take those losses, or take those lessons, my bad, and actually manage those lessons, learn from those lessons, so that pretty much like you don't make the same mistakes again. So mindset is definitely something that is imperative. Like you have to develop the right mindset for trading. But like I said, that only comes along with time. My second tip for new beginner Forex traders is you have to be in this for playing the long game. And what I mean by that is like pretty much this is not get rich quick. If anybody ever tells you that you can get rich quick with Forex, they are lying to you, okay? They are lying. And like I was thinking that same thing, even though like my mentors and stuff told me that like it's not get rich quick, I was still coming in it as like I said, the mindset portion. Like I was still thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna make $200 like in one night. Oh yeah, let's go. And then like I didn't really understand like what I was doing. I knew how to mark up the charts, but I didn't understand risk management, and I didn't understand like, I didn't have that discipline. I didn't develop that discipline of like, okay, if I lose too many trades, okay, just stop, instead of versus like trying to make my money back and like quote unquote revenge trade, which is ultimately like how I ended up blowing my account. Pretty much like when you as a trader in general, like it could be stocks, it could be Forex, it could be options, like you got to understand that like you have to have that discipline to like step away from the charts if you're just having a bad trading session. So Forex is get rich over time, not get rich quick. It is get rich over time, because like all things, this is a skill, and like every skill or something new or every new venture that you get into, like you got to do it a couple times. You got to practice, you got to make an effort, you got to commit to it, and before you're actually like at the point where like everything is just like automatic before you get to that point. That like Forex trading has really taught me like the art of investing, because with investing, like you're doing it for like playing the long term, like you're doing it with the end in mind, versus like you're just trying to like make a quick profit or make a quick flip, which you can do, like don't get me wrong, but like come on, like where's the real money in that? Just getting quick flips every day, like you just gonna be like scavenging everywhere, instead of like actually sitting down, like taking the time to actually put in a long-term plan, or like probably like swing trade here and there, because I'm not gonna lie, like swing trading, that's really where the real profits are. But really, myself, my personal trading style, from like after learning everything that I've learned from my mentors, like my personal trading style of mine, like I like to scout. So like I like to get in and out quick with mine. But however, like with that scalping method, getting my profit, getting in and out with my profits really quick, I'm still, I still show up to the charts every night. It's not like a thing of like, okay, I just do this one, I just trade one night and then the rest of the week I don't trade. No, like I literally like show up. I kind of like treat this as like my second job. Like I show up, I show up, get my pocket, show up, dedicate a specific amount of time to like actually trading, and pretty much do what I need to do in order to get my profits in the market, and then I leave, and then I come back the next night, and then the next night, and then the next night. You have to understand that like with investing, everything is geared towards the long-term plan, the long-term financial goals, and that's something that Forex can really help with. Cause like, don't get me wrong, like yes, you can make about, there's people that make thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in like 30 minutes, but that's only after like they've actually mastered the skill and they've actually been trading for about like 2-3 years or so. Like if there's anyone that can do that in a year, then hey, kudos to you. Like you are like just amazing. You are an anomaly. I couldn't get that word out. I don't know why. Not saying that it can't be done, but like it can be done, but you have to put in that time. You have to put in that commitment. You got to put in that blood, sweat, and tears in order so that you can actually see a really good, decent. I'm not gonna say decent profit, because there are good profits in Forex. I'm gonna say decent consistency. Because before trading, you have to learn to be consistent first, and how you learn to be consistent, you have to play the long game. Like I stated earlier, you have to learn how to invest, and that's something that Forex really does teach you. All right, I would say my third tip for new beginner Forex traders would be to seek mentorship. Because one thing that I've come to find out, especially like on my entrepreneurial journey, is that pretty much like finding a mentor or seeking out a mentor is like, it helps the process go along so much faster, so much smoother. Think about it, like if there's someone that's already doing what it is that you want to do, why would you not want to go learn from them and pick their brain and understand like what obstacles they went through, so that way when you come against those obstacles, you already know what to do. Mentors are like guides. Mentors are like pretty much, your mentor is the person that can literally lead you to your success if you're willing to be coachable, if you're willing to be patient, and if you're willing to like pretty much like invest your time into them as they're investing their time into you. I honestly gotta say, like if it wasn't for my mentors that I found, like I would not be seeing the results that I have in such the short amount of time that I have. My trading journey started about, like I said, like 5 months ago. The first 2 weeks was pretty rough because like I was still trying to learn how to mark up the charts, analyze price action, and pretty much analyze trends, and, pretty much all the basics. But once I got the basics down, then I started being more consistent. I was able to like actually see a good profit from being consistent in the charts. My first 2 weeks was the rough patch, and after my first month, after like learning from my mentor, like that's when I really started to see momentum and I started to take off, and eventually I started trading on my own. At that point I would just like reach out to them if I needed help, but at that point like I already had it. Saying that you still can't reach out to them, like it's like I said, it's always good, because like I said, they could have like 3, 5, 7+ years of experience compared to your just 1 to 2 months of experience. So like just imagine like all of the knowledge and like all of the success that they've been having that they can pass down on to you. But like I said, that just remains with you being coachable and being willing to like step out and ask for that guidance, ask for that help, because there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Like I'm not like, in society, like so many people are just ashamed to ask for help, or feel like because they're taught that like I gotta do everything for myself, can't depend on nobody. But really, in reality, that's not the true case. Like there's people out here that are willing to help and willing to like pretty much give guidance on anything, especially like if it's something that they're passionate about. They love talking about it. So therefore, like if there's something that you want to do and you see someone that's already doing what you're doing, 9 times out of 10 they'll be more than willing to like help you out, more than willing to like give you guidance, because they want to pass down what they learned because they're passionate about it. So a quick recap: 3 tips for beginner traders. 1, mindset. 2, you have to learn how to invest, pretty much play the long game. It's not get rich quick. And then the last one that I just went over, what did I go over? The third one was seek mentorship. by all means. Me personally, myself, thanks to my mentor, like I'm pretty knowledgeable in the Forex markets myself. Like I said, I understand the basics and I also understand market structure and price action. So like you guys can definitely expect to be seeing me drop some videos of like price action, how to mark up your charts, what currency pairs to be trading. You know, pretty much like if you guys like want to know a little bit more about Forex, if y'all have any like specific type of videos y'all want me to do, like y'all let me know in the comment section, because like I said, like I want to pass down what it is that I've learned, and I want to pass it down on to other people who might be interested in learning about it, you know, but might not know how to, or thinking like it's so hard. But literally, when I tell y'all, like the Forex market is just so easy to understand. Like it pretty much at some points there's some pairs that are like so predictable, it's crazy. But like I said, y'all, you know, just let me know in the comment section what video y'all want to see next, and I'll gladly get to work on it and gladly like share that value, share my knowledge that I've been learning with y'all. And if y'all want mentorship, like just let me know. Like I'll leave my email, I'll put my Instagram down below. Y'all can DM me, y'all can email me. Just let me know, man. Like I said, I'm always willing to help out anybody who's willing to learn and be coachable. With that being said, y'all, this is your boy Davari, favorite sneakerhead, entrepreneur, and vlogger, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.